For now, if you have any questions, the forum is now open for any questions. And Madam Cleo, Sir Bill, and Sir Greg is more than willing to answer your question.
I think the main concern is that the Lapu-Lapu is really looking for a system that is fitted to its terrain. So I hope we could come up to that system.
The advantage that we have in Yangmon is that the technology is containerized, meaning it's a 20-foot cubic computer, and our CEO was a Navy officer in the US, and this technology was installed on some of the US bases. For example, in the Middle East, uh, they just put this containerized equipment, then it will treat already the solid waste, the wastewater, and produce desalination for that certain area. So whatever is the capacity or the waste that the city will generate, you'll just add up another container. It's containerized. It depends.
Small footprint.
I have a prepared question here for Sir Bell. Sir Bell, in your portfolio, Sir Bell, which is more on solar projects, and I just know that you have also the hydrogen and the oxygen harvesting. And since we have island barangays here in Lapu-Lapu, what would be the shortest way that we can implement these projects from support of international funders, sir? Thank you.
Thank you. That's a good question. So the most ideal way to create hydrogen is actually with waste to energy. So we have systems that convert the waste streams into different types of gases. When they're in that gaseous form, we can actually pull the hydrogen out, put it into compression, and store it for fuel, transportation, or even energy baseload. Probably one of the steps forward would be entering into an MOU with Lapu-Lapu to formally analyze the waste streams, which means that we would take those waste streams, send them off to a local university to be tested per the specifications that the equipment manufacturers on the waste to energy that we work with, they would give the scientists back a result so that we know exactly what type of waste to energy systems to put in to be able to create the maximum conversion of those waste streams.
Right now, sir, do you have any something like a figure that maybe you can throw at us about the cost if this will be implemented, maybe in personal level, sir?
Yeah, I mean, so typically the systems that we work in, it's hard to put a number on it because we know what the waste, we know the approximate amount of waste because that's been compiled by Young Moon, but we don't know the content of the value of those waste streams because we haven't tested them. But to give you an example, a typical system that will process about 20,000 tons of wood type biomass will cost about $25 million in US dollars in construction. That system will create about 10,000 tons of biochar. It will create about 30,000 tons of carbon credits and can create about 25 megawatt hours of electricity or 2.5 million kilograms of hydrogen. Those products are carbon negative, meaning that you're actually sequestering CO2 as you're creating them. So it's beyond carbon neutral. And these systems essentially would be financed 100% by us and providing the local energy, the local hydrogen, or anything else into the local economy.
For Madam Pio, how could the local engineers and students be of assistance in those plans? Or maybe is there an extended benefits for the engineers and the students? Madam.
There is a memorandum of understanding signed up between Young Moon and PSIM. We will be asking the assistance, the technical assistance of our engineers, but Young Moon shall provide all the technology, shall provide all the funding, and also once there is a project, we will give that whatever the problems that the local government will be asking, that we will be helping. For example, if it is water treatment, water distribution, desalination, waste to energy, um, we will be giving that project at no cost to the local government unit. We will be providing the project management, everything, the construction, everything, but we will be asking the support. We will be topping up the PSIM Cebu chapter when it comes to the operation, to the maintenance, and of course, during construction, we will be topping up with the local professionals because we have a memorandum of understanding signed between Young Moon and PSIM. So this is a domino effect. A project shall be put up, it will create technology, it will create a job. We will be helping the medium-term development plan of President Bongbong Marcos, providing job, providing technology, at the same time protecting our environment.
Yes, ma'am. That's a very good presentation, ma'am. The only thing I would like, my concern, paano kikita yung ano, ma'am? Yung kumpanya nyo, ma'am, kung lahat libre, ma'am?
We will be signing up a memorandum of agreement between the Young Moon and the local government. With that agreement, we will be asking for a certain number of years that we will be operating with that technology, with that equipment. And for example, if it is a water treatment, if it is a desalination plant, whatever cubic meter that goes out there, we will be asking for that charging, but there's no worry because it will just enough to cover everything so that this money will be recycled and be used for another project.
Yeah, so you mean to say that you only have to provide everything free of cost, but in return, the product, you have to make some charges because that's why it is quite, uneconomical in your part that you give everything and nothing in return. Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am.
Also, sir, if it is a waste to energy per kilowatt.
Dr. Kilong Kilong, you have in mind?
If we try to support the idea of the students to be implemented here in Lapu-Lapu. So it's going to be an exciting collaboration from the university, the city of Lapu-Lapu, and of course with the business community, the mechanical engineering group, and working together to make this vision a reality in the future, near future. Thank you.
From our specialists from Tayo Yuden, Philippines, sir.
Good afternoon to all. So, in behalf of our company, Tayo Yunen and MEPS, so we would probably help also on this project. And also under the umbrella of MEPSEM, I am the former or immediate past president of Mactan Economic Zone Facilities and Maintenance and Environmental Association president. So I would encourage also my group, my team to support also this project and this under the government of Lapu-Lapu City. Thank you and good afternoon.
In addition, sir, Young Moon will also offering funding for institution, for schools who are doing the research, thesis, dissertation. We will help the students.
Number one, congratulations to the third placer, USAID and Pepsi Co-Company Foundations, Asian, American, and Pacific Islanders, boys idea is competition. And second, for enlighten us with our visitors, the vision and missions of Young Moon and our co-engineers. I'm a civil engineer, but this mechanically. So, or their vision and mission also of they're coming here this morning. So, thank you very much.
It's very enlightening that we will be hearing some presentation like this, and we are thankful that you present this kind of technology also to us, non non-technical people. But listening from your presentation and the answers of your partner in the U.S., I think we have a good place here that can be made a model, no? Because MEPSA has about 149 companies. And one big problem there is about water desalination. And yeah, because they consume a lot of water. Perhaps we can start from there, make proposal so that the companies also will subscribe to your product if you can make it in MEPSA, so that the local government also, because local government is not that really a big consumer of um, for example, water, because other necessity will follow, like for example the waste management, because we can have already a good relationship if you can we can see first um, if we can begin your project inside MEPSA. Perhaps if we can do that, that would be a good start.
That's a very good opportunity for both of us and to everyone. Yes, the different industries needs a lot of processed water. So we also have the technology coming from the wastewater. The treated effluent will be treated more to reuse for other purpose. It can be used for the process, it can be used for landscaping, for greenhouse, or it can be used, even it can, in other Western country, it can be used as drinking water. We will reach out and go to that industrial estate.
Attorney?
The floor is yours, attorney.
I think there will be no legal issues to be discussed here because this is highly technical, and I hope that the assurance that Lapu-Lapu City will be the uh, pilot uh, pilot area to implement the project, and hope we will be looking up to this so as soon as possible. Thank you.
Honorable Junal Forque for your question.
Simple ra kay kong pangutana, mao ra gini. Mohangyo lang ta ko sa Yangmon ngani hatag gyud tag ego nga panahon dire. Usa ka butang hangyo nga kani doon na gyud katumanan kay kapoy kay magsitag tabi unya watay aksyon. Salamat kayo ma'am. Salamat.
Sir Greg, just to translate, Honorable John Alporki was saying that Young Moon should move now and should take into action because it will be a waste of time if we are just keep on talking and no action. So definitely, with the representation of Engineer Madam Kiopas Masida, we will take actions. Madam, maybe you have something to add, Madam.
Yeah, with the support also of our professionals here in Lapu-Lapu, in Cebu, we will see to it that all the projects shall be implemented. We will kickstart for the whole Philippines in Lapu-Lapu.
Sir Greg, in a further message, Sir Greg?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I think we can make magic. You know, everybody coming together. Yeah, there are so many opportunities here that we can just make sky's the limit. And again, thank you so all for this opportunity.
The president of PSIM Cebu chapter, Engineer Yulo Algoso.
Good afternoon once again. I would like to say, I think this is the saddest part of the program or the meeting. It's the closing. So again, I would like to thank all the Lapu-Lapu city officials, members of the Pambansang Samahan ng Inhenyero Mekanikal, both national and of Cebu chapters, representatives from Young Moon, and a group of professionals from different fields of profession and private individuals for attending this meeting. Your presence and participation have been greatly appreciated. We have had a productive discussion on important issues related to the growth and sustainable development of our city, particularly in the areas of innovation ecosystem. We are grateful for the insights, ideas, and feedback that had been shared. As we conclude this meeting, we would like to emphasize the importance of collaboration and cooperation to connect shareholders and the public, private, philanthropic, and social sectors interested in breaking down barriers for local and national coordination in sustainable development and innovations. It is only through working together that we can achieve our shared goals and make a positive impact on our city. We encourage everyone to continue engaging with each other, sharing their thoughts and ideas, and exploring new opportunities for partnership and collaboration. It has remained committed to finding innovative solutions to the challenges we face and working towards a brighter future for Lapu-Lapu City and of course to Cebu City and of the nation. Once again, thank you to all the attendees for your time and contribution to this meeting. We look forward to future opportunities for collaboration and partnership. Thank you and have a good day.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to, of course, give a round of applause to our panelists, Mr. Greg Wakatsuki, Mr. Bill Shivlin, and we have here in front, Engineer Maria Clopas Maceda, together with our distinguished guests. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Good day, everybody. God bless.
Young Moon PH. Tech transfer together.